Good morning, Friday 5th of May 2023. I'm Jukka from Option Investors Club and I'm gonna do the daily run through, maybe slightly different today because we've been doing it the same way for a couple of weeks now. Volatility heading down, SP 500 daily lower, weekly lower, and what I did yesterday was opening a put butterfly here, watching for this S&P 500 to potentially creep down, back down towards the moving, so 200 period daily moving average. That's right there. NASDAQ chop warning now on the daily, weekly, maybe turning lower, maybe daily also turning lower. I didn't short this. I chose SP 500 because it seemed weaker than NASDAQ yesterday, at least. Similar signs here. This is pre-market movement of the futures, so 0.39% for NASDAQ, 0.35% for SP 500. Yesterday S&P 500 fell by 0.71%, while NASDAQ only 0.35%. So that's why I picked S&P 500 for my short. Dow Jones again falling down from resistance. Weekly lower and daily lower, looking like a good short candidate there. IWM weekly and daily short, or heading lower on the momentum side. IWO weekly and daily heading lower. Bitcoin weekly lower, daily higher. Ethereum weekly lower, daily higher. Energy sector weekly lower, daily lower. I wouldn't short this anymore here. The time to short was of course up here when you got the signals. Financials, I'm still short financials. Monthly lower, weekly lower, daily lower, looking pretty nice there. XLB weekly lower, daily lower. XLK weekly bear warning, daily bear warning. XLK would actually be a pretty fine short candidate soon. So I'll change the color to red. XLU weekly higher, daily lower. XLI weekly lower, daily lower. Weekly has a chop warning there. XLV weekly higher, daily lower. XLY weekly lower now, daily also lower, starting to come out of a chop zone there. It could be interesting to short XLY. I'll change the color to red. XLP weekly higher, daily lower. Real estate monthly, weekly and daily lower. Chop warning on daily for now. Could be a time to short when it hits these moving averages again. Maybe worth monitoring. XLC weekly lower, daily now lower, and a reversal warning trigger yesterday. XBI weekly reversing maybe higher, daily reversing maybe higher, looking nice for a long one. Biotechnology there. XRT weekly lower, daily lower, looking for the next turn up maybe. XHB home builders weekly lower, daily now lower with a reversal down trigger there. SMH semiconductors weekly lower, daily higher for now. No alignments. XOP monthly, weekly and daily lower. Kind of the time to go short was up here, not necessarily down here. Of course it can keep falling, but I don't want to sell the bottom. No way of knowing if that is a bottom, but it's certainly not a top. ICLN weekly lower, daily lower. And what we do differently now, in addition to going much faster, is that XHB was looking like this. Weekly lower, daily lower, and just now there's a reversal signal high above these moving averages. I'm going to go through the XHB top 10 holdings to see where I could play a stock within XHB if I don't want to play the XHB itself, and I may play the XHB itself with just doing this. So would I short Builder? Not really, looks pretty strong. PHM, would I short this? Maybe, because there's a top formation there, reversal signal or warning signal there, maybe, Who knows? Maybe the momentum is turning. So this I've put on my short ideas list. Lennar Corporation. Weekly just reversed higher, back again. Looking pretty strong. There is a nice potential shorting opportunity on Len. I'm putting that on my red list as well, because there's the warning color happening at the same time with the trigger. Looks like it could be a top on the weekly as well. DHI. Looking like maybe a good one. OC. Maybe looking like a good one. On the daily, not necessarily on the weekly. But so much higher than the moving average. Is just a dip down back here could give a nice move on options if there's liquidity. I don't know if there is. NVR, pretty expensive. I wouldn't probably, on the account that I use for this, I can't take options on NVR. Anyway, looking like a good moment to maybe short, except that it has been riding this moving average higher since February. So I don't know if I would feel like trying it right now. Maybe yes, maybe no. But I'm not going to. 5,800 is too much for my account. F&D. Weekly lower, daily lower with a reversal trigger. Why not? Whirlpool. Weekly lower, daily lower. Starting to look like a pretty ugly chart here. Or ugly, meaning beautiful for bears. Falling instead of the others were going higher. So WHR, a good candidate. Weekly, again lower, daily lower. MAS, not as bearish looking as WHR. LOW. Not looking super bullish here, not super bearish either. Chop warning, I wouldn't probably touch this. So here are now a couple of candidates for shorting stocks within XHB if I don't want to short the XHB itself. And I may short the XHB itself, but what I would do next is to go through these again, go through their options chains, see if they're liquidity, if they're tradable, and then pick my, let's call it, weapon of choice for shorting something in the XHB or the XHB itself. So that's how I would play this from here onwards. I hope this was useful. If you would like to have the tools, go to reversalcatcher.com/trial to take them out for a test ride. $1 for 10 days and pretty affordable subscription also after that. Whether you do that or not, have a great week and make a lot of money, and see you around next Monday probably. Bye.